Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Jesus, my voice cracked. Oh, what an intro this is. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today, we're looking over the replays from the Tryout Duel Dragon Festival that happened. I actually had a lot of fun playing this event. I do think it was weird. Can I actually look at the decks right here? I think I can look at them. Oh, it's still happening! Oh, shit, I thought it finished. These decks are not fucking balanced. I'll just tell you that right now. You have your Dragon Maid deck, which is the titles and stuff to go into the Omni Negate. You have a bunch of the Xyz 7 plays with like Dark Arm Dragon, Red Eye's Metal Flare Dragon, Dark Arm the Dragon of Armageddon. You have Gaia Dragon, Thunder Charger, as if this does fucking anything. Then you have Odd Eyes Rebellion, Dark Anthellion, Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon, Volfor, or whatever the fuck, I'm not saying that. It's not a, oh, it was a 1-of, it's a 2-of, okay, not a 1-of. But it's weird deck, not that good. I mean, probably fine when you think about it, because you see any of the Dragon Rulers, plus any of the other Dragon Rulers, it's full combo pretty much, because you can just special summon anything else. Aside from Chamber, which sucks, there's no Dark Dragon Ruler, obviously. Although I think that'd be pretty cool, like Legacy support, is if we got a Light and a Dark Dragon Ruler, I'd be perfectly happy with that. I would not complain at all. I think that'd be really interesting. Though it would most likely just add a Bestial monster, and I don't want that. Stop that. Ban the Bestials, please. But this is a pretty fun event, because just banishing any of them to special summon any of the other ones will add any of the Dragon Maid level 4 or lower monsters, aside from Chamber, which can then get you into something else, because you can send away, like, Tidying or whatever, special summoning another one from your hand or grave, if you have one in your hand or grave. So it's good. It's actually pretty dang good. But it's just not that good when you compare it to the other ones, like Sacred Seal Dragons, which is Hieratic Bestials. I feel like this was easily the best one. Could just be me, but you know, that extra deck is kind of fucking ridiculous and really easily accessible. Oh, they had Chaos Ruler in it as well, which I'm pretty sure is banned now in Master Duel, thank God. Right? Isn't this, or is this getting banned? Something happened with this card. Pretty sure it's leaving or is gone. Fairly confident. Pretty confident, but this deck seems a lot better. They're easily special summonable tuner monsters, which means you can go into Chaos Ruler, which can send more to the graveyard, like Bestial Rebellion or Red MD, or, well, there's no Serenir in here, but if there's a Serenir in here, this deck would actually be a little bit better. But you have two Infirms, Forbidden Chalices in here as negation, Hieratic Seal of Reflection, which again is a fucking counter tap for some reason. Then you have Branded Beast. Then you also do have the the Monster Negate, and Shuffle Back and Special Summon of Bestial Dissipator, and Trident Dragon, which is a good way to OTK here. Then you have the Hieratic the Kings. Then you have Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger again for some reason. You have Hieratic Sun Dragon Overlord, which I actually really fucking like this card. I think this card would be really good if it was just a quick effect, but pretty cool. This one as well, quick effect, negate activations if it targets a card, which, I mean, again, pretty good. Like, legitimately, this one's just really good. And then they have the best general dragon support out of all of the other decks, with the Black Roses, no, I'm joking, but with Guard Dragon Fisty, with Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly, Orbs, or Spheres, whatever it is, Triple Burst Dragon, and Boral Sword Dragon. None of the other ones really had that, unless I'm blind, but I'm pretty sure this was just Fusion and Xyz, and then the Link 5-headed Dragon, which is garbage. And this one was Borals, like straight up actual Borals and Rockets, which I thought was pretty fucking cool, because you'd also play using the Star Liege, and, like, legitimately, I kind of wish I played this one instead, because this one seems like it might have been a lot more fun to me. But you got Striker in here, you've got Romulus to add Dragon Ravine, you've got your Xyz monster, you've got Borreload Furious Dragon, you have Borreload X-Charge Dragon, Sword, Load, Guard, and Triple Burst Dragon. Like, it just actually seems like it might have been a fun deck to play. I guess I technically could continue playing with this. Maybe I'll do that on my off time. But there's a lot of similarities between the three decks, and it's just interesting. I like the whole... These are three different dragon decks. They all have general dragon support and some similar cards, because there is just really good dragon support. But the extra decks in all three of these things are vastly different, though you could pretty much swap these extra decks for any of the other extra decks and still find a large amount of success, including the Dragon Maid extra deck. Like, obviously there's the Dragon Maids in there which just don't work because you need the fusions. And the level 7s, Xyzes, like I said, that one's just got, that's probably the worst one. I think Welcoming Dragons is objectively the worst, but the actual Dragon Rulers, I thought they were really interesting, and I wanted to play that more than the others. But I had fun. Draw for turn. Not a good hand, but I mean, it's not the worst hand we could have seen either. This was my first game ever using the Dragon Rulers or the Dragon Maid cards, so I was struggling. I'd never seen them before. I mean, I tried that in the intro, but you know. Storm, discard itself, and Blaster to special summon out Title. Then Hospitality to special summon a Dragon Maid from hand and send Ernest. Don't know why I didn't just normal this, but I guess I thought that I didn't read Hospitality all the way, most likely. And I thought that I could send, like, any of them to the graveyard, and then on summon, she would do whatever, and then, you know, would special summon one from the grave, like Chamber, and then Chamber can add Fusion, and then that would only make the deck good, but, I mean, you don't want Nurse to your normal summon anyways. But, yeah, I think this is fine. Hierarchic here. Hieratic. I actually don't know how to pronounce this name. But special tribute, special summon the normal dragon. Then effect of Galaxy Spiral to special summon itself. Effect of Cataclysm, tributing off the title to destroy the tuner and a level 8, because it vanishes when it leaves the field. Like these two into Hieratic Seal, which hieratic, I really don't know. Hieratic makes sense, but it just looks wrong. It looks and doesn't sound like it should be pronounced like that. Title is going to banish Blaster, and that is going to special itself out. Blaster is going to activate its effect to add a Fire Dragon monster, which is going to add Kitchen Dragon Maid to hand. Love Kitchen. Kitchen's the cutest. I love her. She's so cute. Kitchen normal summon adds one Imperm. Well, shit. That's unfortunate, but I guess that's fine. Nothing to be done there. This deck totally could run Hieratic Seal, by the way. Like, these decks could just run it because a lot of the extra deck stuff is just generic dragon support. And so Hieratic Seal should have just been in all three decks. And, you know, it's kind of boring like that, but you really printed some good Konami, good dragon support Konami, and then just so happened to put it into all of them. Ernest goes back to hand. Magnemite comes out. Magnemite searches during the end phase, but it's fine. Kitchen Dragon Maid destroys. Attacks with Title. Effective send-off to reveal and special summon one. I didn't read that it was in defense position. I did not read that it was in defense position. I'm an idiot. It's fine. Return. Normal summon. I don't know why I didn't put it in defense position, but or special summon it, but not in defense position because I'm an idiot. Adds Hieratic Dragon F Nui. Now draw for turn and Guard Dragon. Guard Dragon's good. Special summon that out. Or add it back to hand. I don't know why they didn't special it. It's really dumb. If this one needed... Yeah, you could have just specialed this, then activated Guard Dragon, but whatever. Misplays? Misplays are misplays. Brings back Hieratic. Doesn't use Hieratic Effect, which probably should have, because if they used Hieratic Effect, they could have special summoned another one from deck, and then they could have used those, and returned a monster from my field. But I guess maybe returning Nurse or Title probably worse for them. So I could see that, I suppose. Return to special. That goes to grave. It's fine. Might have been smarter that I didn't destroy that, to be honest. Or that didn't special that out, because if Nurse goes to grave, then that's really fine. Doesn't do too much. But it is what it is. Title returns back in hand. And drop return, get the Imperm. Doesn't matter. Gonna use that for Red MD on the next turn. Normal summon, add Lopar, send Lopar to grave. Battle phase, effect to special summon out the Lorpar. Lorpar, attack over try Rocket Dragon. Main phase, or end of battle, return it to hand, special summon out Kitchen. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. Then set the Imperm to use on the Red MD, hoping that they didn't draw anything too good. Red MD effect. Perfectly fine, get Impermed. Don't want that to go through. Or Red DMD? Oh, I guess it is Red Eyes Darkness, not Red Metal Dragon. Red Eyes Darkness is our red. Okay, that makes sense. Return, leave. Again, I should have just let this die. I don't know why I didn't let Kitchen die. If Kitchen died, I could have normal summoned Nurse and gotten Kitchen's effect back, but sending Lorpar just means it doesn't change much. Just gives me less playability on my next turn, which was a bad decision. Drop a turn and see Cataclysm. I actually like this event, I gotta say. I like the idea of just having three relatively okay powered decks. I do think the Hieratic one is just objectively the best. You run the Dissipator, you run Dissipator, you run the Bystials, you run a lot of nonsense in it that probably shouldn't be in that deck, but I think it was fun. Just seeing a bunch of different little archetypes that can use the same support but aren't, so showing off different variations of the support. Like showing, hey, even though this support is objectively better in the Hieratic stuff, we also just have these things, so that's pretty cool. Tribute to destroy these two, because I can't let Red MD or Guard Dragon resolve. In case, well, I mean, Guard Dragon wouldn't do anything. It's not an once return, but Foolish is going to get them nothing. And I have Chamber in hand for my next turn. I can normal summon, then use whatever just fusion summon, which is damn cool. Urara wai zo oji-san. Whatever the fuck that means. I mean, Oji-san's like grandpa, right? So, who knows? I don't know. Urara wai. Tell me what it means. If that's a name of something that I should know, tell me, because I'm curious. I want to know what the fuck Urara wai means. I think it's funny. Draw for turn, and not a bad hand this time. We did open the two Dragon Maid spells aside from Fusion, but normaling Chamber's gonna do a lot here if we don't get Impermed. Chamber? Nice. Changeover to hand. Activate changeover. Probably could have done things better. I already know because I remember that I just misplayed a lot in this event. These two into shell. Also, I got impermed like every fucking game that isn't... I mean, I'm sure I have it in the replays here somewhere or something, but practically every game that I played, I got impermed on any normal summon, and I was like, it's a 1-of in this deck. I'm pretty sure it was a 1-of in this deck. I don't understand how it happened every time, but it happened every single time. My heart was so sad. Effect is going to special summon back out Chamber. Oh, it was on YuGiOh activation. That's what it was. Chamber, rocket launch. I guess that's fine. Maybe I should have done this and let it go through, but I really don't know. YuGiOh could have brought something, I guess. I don't understand the Dragon Maid's all too well. Jesus, we are dropping frames. Metal Rocket plus Rocket Tracer into Borreload Savage. I mean, kind of unfortunate, right? Like, wasn't this like the only 8 in this deck or something like that? I don't remember, but you definitely should have linked first. Because you could have linked it off, Monster Reborn, done whatever at all. Like, you had better options. Because you could have just gone with the Striker Dragon, Boot Sector launched, and then done things from there. But no. Also, Psychic and Punisher was just there, which is really funny. Absol Router's going to add Caliber to hand, which can special summon itself back out. Boral Regenerator. So yeah, exclusively looking at this, you should have gone into Striker Dragon, link into something else, like try Rocket Dragon, and then use your Monster Reborn and fucking your Boral Regenerator here to go into Borreload Savage, and having Omni Negates on that. But, you know, not everyone wants to play that deck the exact same way. Not everyone wants to get an Omni Negate guy, they just like the 8 Synchro, and they want to try the other things, like the Seas Monsters. Or they're just not, they're new to the deck, you know, like this is a cool event. People were seeing cards they hadn't seen before, and so having things like the Borals, in a sense, where a lot of people get access to the whole archetype at once, yeah, it's overwhelming, but also it means that you get to see things being played you wouldn't normally be played. Because if they did that, this replay wouldn't have ended up in the video. So, though there were better plays to be done, it was fucking cool seeing it. Rocket Recharger, perfectly fine. Destroy, add that back to hand and special summon one, or target that to special summon one with the same attribute. We're going to tribute off the Chamber, target and destroy the 2. That way they just have Absol Router, and they surrender. 3 cards in hand actually pretty damn cool too, because I had full follow-up next turn. I believe that I win this duel with absolute... Okay, never mind, because I'm an idiot, and I already know for a fact that I fucked this hand up. Watch this shit. We're going to special summon Blaster first thing, instead of using Tidal to banish these 2. Because I should have been Tidal, because Tidal would have banished Blaster, so Blaster effect would have added 1. Laundry, I guess, is fine still because I can normal and mill 3, which can help, which wasn't bad. Getting downtime, not what I want to see. You know, I saw this practically every game that I played. But sending away Nurse, not the best. Sending away Imperm's perfectly fine. I'm happy to not use this card. And Earnest is good because I believe Laundry is a level 7, yeah. So we do have the Tribute on Blaster. Hierarchic, Special Summon adds a Hierarchic. God, this card looks cool. I like that. That's some real Bakugan shit right there. I thought about that, by the way. I've been thinking about that for a little while now. Taking the Hieratics, not Ursartics, the Hieratic monsters, and turning it into like a Bakugan-based deck, which could just be funny. Run Spear Mode, run Winged Dragon of Ra, run King Tiger or King Beast Wagmu, which, you know, it'd be fucking stupid, but it'd be really funny, and it would work for like the Bakugan show. If you know about it, it makes sense. Hieratic Dragon of Essek, Special Summon Labradite, Dragon Shrine, motherfuckers, and Bestial Lubellion, you piece of ass! Oh my god! Yep, okay, Bestial Lubellion comes out. Effect to place a Branded Beast, and then Bald Drake, not what I wanted to see. Effect, we're going to use this to return this to hand, bait out an effect of Beast, probably destroying. They're dumb. They're really dumb, in fact. They should have destroyed the continuous spell and not the monster, but whatever. Returning, or Beast destroys that, which is still really fine, no issue at all. Bald Drake special summons itself. I just wanted to force out the tribute of the Lubellion right here, so that way they wouldn't have another monster on field to do anything else with. Because just getting rid of one more Bestial at least sets me up for next turn. Draw for turn. Chamber is what I like to see. Normal Chamber. They could have tributed off with Branded Beast and destroyed it. Hospitality, though, is going to help out a lot. Hospitality, effect a special summon 1 from Grave. Laundry is going to mill 3. Sends away Nudyarl. Laundry mills 3. Not the best, but tidying can help because I can special summon a Dragon Maid, so I can special summon out YuGiOh if I really wanted to, or I could special summon Ernest, or even if I sent a different Dragon Maid monster, I could have sent away into Nurse. I probably should have activated the monster here to do this, or downtime to return Dragon Maid to hand, to then add Dragon Maid Fusion. Is that what it's called? Dragon Maid Fusion? I don't recall. Dragon Maid Changeover. I had Dragon Maid Changeover to hand, which you would have to destroy with Branded Beast to negate the effect of, but that's fine, because then I could then use the Bippity Boppity from my graveyard, which, oh no, it's special summon from graveyard, isn't it? Tidying is just special from grave. No, it is hand or graveyards, that's fine either way. But I can special summon out any of the level 7s, Changeover would not go to my hand, so it would just be fine, really. That effect, target, negate, doesn't matter either way. I'm going to use this to add it to hand here, so maybe I can bait out everything they have, because if I can get rid of everything they have, we'll be fine. Adds Changeover back, Forbidden Chalice doesn't go through, and I don't get a special one. Laundry's going to special summon one else in the grave, special summoning out Ernest. Ernest attack over the Baldrake, goes to grave. I don't think I knew how Branded Beast worked, like they must have really wanted that monster on field, but they didn't need it. It was weird. It was weird. Changeover, use the 2, Laundry and Ernest, into Shell. Obviously not Shell, but, you know. Tidying to banish, special summon a Dragon Maid, special summoning Nurse, which is going to special summon out Chamber. Should have done this, 10 billion% should have done this on their turn. I don't know why I didn't, but if I'd special summon that on their, if I'd done this whole thing on their turn, then what I would have had is the ability to mill 3 more on their turn, then hopefully go into something else. Because they could have just been the deck out at all, which would have just been good for me, because getting any more of the dragon monsters in there is always a good thing. Omni Negate with YuGiOh, so no matter what they have in hand, unplayable card. Chamber, mills 3 more. Oh yeah, YuGiOh does it anyways, so I guess it didn't matter. Guard Dragon, we're just going to negate with YuGiOh, and that is game right there. Draw for turn and get Monster Reborn. We take those, and we're going to take out their Bestial Baldrake because Lubellion is currently banished, I believe, right? Is Lubellion banished? Where the fuck's Lubellion? Oh. Must be special from the hand or graveyard by trading levels to a higher Dark Dragon monster. Okay, well, Tamare, I'm sorry to say, but you have lost this duel to your very own Baldrake, and this is the only time you will ever see me use a Bestial monster in my life. I promise that. Unless you see me at locals, I might pick up Dissipator if it ever gets reprinted as a common for my RDA deck, because it's just a fucking good card. It's just insanely good. I hate the card, but it's so good. Fuck you, Dissipator. I hope you get banned, but also get reprinted as a common so I can use you for a few months before you do. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you've all had a wonderful day. If you haven't, there is always the rest of your day. There's always tomorrow, the day after that, so on and so forth. It's a new year. I don't know if I've said it yet. This is the 2nd video I'm recording this year, so happy new year once again. Until next time, things do not get better unless you let them. So give yourself time and things will improve. I promised. I promised, I have promised, and I continue to promise, and I will continue to promise. I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye-bye!